I think we've embraced who we are, and really just trying to be the best version of ourselves with this particular team. And it's fun because it's a really young group. We only had one senior this year. We don't have any seniors here at this meet, so it's fun to think about where we are right now, the growth we've had this year, and then, you know, not just our freshmen coming into the mix next year, but also getting Tori back and getting Maria Papworth, our diver, back. It's really exciting. But no, I think we're, you know, coming out of the pandemic and COVID, like I think hit certain places a little bit harder, and it just has taken us a little longer to kind of get some momentum going, and it's been a really fun day and a half here so far. They bring great energy, great composure, and I think they're really, they're curious. You know, I think student athletes at Stanford tend to be very intellectual, right? And they're curious about everything that they're doing. And that certainly doesn't stop when they get to the pool deck. So that's been fun. And then the other piece of it is we've had a big change in our staff. We have a new strength coach who's doing an amazing job. We have a new director of operations. We have two new assistant coaches, one of which is a new position. And Katie and Kim are just doing an amazing job. So that has like just elevated everything. And so it's just a really fun environment. When I think about her growth from when she got here to where she is now, we were joking after Pac-12s, her third 500, you know, in the middle of her mile, it was better than her best time in her 500 when she came to Stanford. And so, but I think she is a product of the people that she trains with, and she's diligent, she's a hard worker, but she's also surrounded by people that make her better every day. And she's one that has range on her events because she's going from the 200 all the way to the mile. There aren't many that are doing it that well across that full spectrum of events. For her to go 142 leading off last night, and then knowing that she's, you know, seated really well in the mile for Saturday. So she's just really consistent, and usually consistency in this sport, if you're consistent and you've got a good training group, you're gonna get better. I think it's showing itself more this week, but I think this has been building for a while. And she had good swims last year, but I think was kind of just bumping against it, and then finally just over the top this year. But she's another one who's like really diligent, really curious, asks great questions, and is coachable. This is where, you know, Katie and Kim have done a really good job with just little things for her to focus on, and she makes a change from her underwaters to her breakouts to just working through different rates. She's one that can be really high tempo. Even the second 50 of her, or second 25 of her individual swim tonight, she got a little spinny on it. And just trying to find that balance for her, and I think they've done a really great job. And she's now a junior and just a little more experienced, and has had great relay swims. And I'm excited for her to join her free tomorrow. She comes in, she went 143 at Pac-12, so we're excited to see how she does.